This nigga's fucking crazy, man.
Oh shit, we are back. BBA motherfucking radio. We can't curse on here. Just wanted to inform you. Okay, so you get real crazy. Curse out all your exes. Just do whatever the fuck you want. I hate you. But we got special guest Money Mark in the building. Director.
Yes, sir.
Money Mark in the building. Young protege in the building.
Yes.
A lot of ties in the game, a lot of history. Behind the scenes, though, you know what I'm saying?
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah. Been behind the scenes for a minute, too. Work with a lot of great people, too, man.
How that life treating you, man?
Oh, man, it's real good this year, man. Last year, too, man.
Feel like you're getting your just due?
This year it's coming. You know what I mean? This year, like 2015 was a real good year. I mean, we like the business picked up. You know, everybody, you know what I mean, started recognizing, you know what I mean, what we do in my company and stuff, you know. So it was like real good this year, like real good.
Nice. And you hold the title director, but you do have a few other hats. So it's like, you know, for the dudes that just picking up the camera and they feel like they, you know, they stuff ain't picking up. You know what I mean? Like, could you give them a little insight? Because obviously, like, you do videos, but you got other stuff occupying your time. So it's not like you just sitting around waiting for somebody to call you for a video, and if you don't get no video, like, you just ain't got no motherfucking work to do. Like, you know
nah. Well, like, as far as that, like, you know what I mean? Like, see, people don't understand, like me as a person, Money Mark, like, I also do, like, behind the scenes, like, management. You know what I mean? So I also do, like, a little bit of, like, everything, like, you know what I mean? I direct, I do like a little bit of engineering, I help like write scripts, books, all type of, like, you know what I mean? So like you said, I don't just be sitting down waiting, like, just like, yo, call me out, yo, do it, like, you know what I mean? Like for a video and shit, like.
It's better to have it that way too, because, you know, a lot of times, you know, it's up and coming, you know, video directors and things of that nature. So it's like, you know, you don't want to be like a fad, you know, like sometimes, seriously, because dudes had a little run, and then the next dude come up, and you ain't getting calls as much. So now you, instead of you focusing on something else or doing whatever else you was doing, you might start throwing shade towards him, like, oh, y'all fucking with him now, and it's like,
it's that typical nigga shit.
Yeah, like, nigga, try something else.
Nah.
So you get back to your shit when they do call you.
Nah, yeah, but you know what it is too, like. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, a lot of up and coming new directors that's actually coming up, I fuck with a couple of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no shade. Like, with me, my thing is, like, no matter what, like, your work and your persona gonna show who you really are at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you work with me, you'll see the difference in the director than just a person holding the camera. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Like, a lot of people now, they just buy a camera for like a couple cameras. Like, I'm shooting videos now. Like, I'm a director. And it's not, in that case, it's really not the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because people shooting videos on their iPhones and calling themselves directors. Like, yo, I just shot a video yesterday. Like, yo, I'm a director. Yo, hit me up. I'm shooting videos for $100.
Niggas that take pictures with their phone think they photographers.
You know what I'm saying?
So they be taking away from the real people that's
really putting the hard on working. Like, nigga throw a filter and he's yo, book me, or I do weddings.
Yo, all it takes is for somebody to see that shit working and somebody getting money.
Yo, man. But like, Instagram help a lot of people with that.
Hell yeah.
Like, if you notice, like people could hate on Instagram, but at the end of the day, Instagram like show a lot of people how to get money. Like, it's like,
nah, it's a fact though. That's a fact.
Cause like, basically, like, once somebody put a platform out there for you to learn something how to do it, like, somebody else is able to copy it. So it's like, that's why I really don't hate on nobody, really, because I'm just happy for them to be able to get some type of money. Because like, regardless, I'm gonna get mine, regardless, either with Instagram or without.
Right.
And you seem like a young cat. Like, how long have you been doing the
Well, thing? I've been doing films and directing since 2005.
Okay. And did you go to school for that, or like?
Well, no, I never actually went to school. I was like something like a God-given talent I like actually picked up. You know what I'm saying? And then like I had landed a deal in 2006 with Warner Brothers. Like,
wow.
So, you know, once I landed that, it like kind of like helped me around the professionals and coached me like to actually become like a really good director. Like, so I had to start from really the bottom, like, like grow. So.
Yeah, because you said 2005. That sounds like around the times when you really had to actually
really be doing it. Yeah, there wasn't too many film directors back then.
It wasn't.
At least in the hood.
And it wasn't no Instagram and shit.
That's what I'm saying. It was more tougher back then.
Like,
they didn't have none of that.
It was.
That shit was just starting.
Nah, you're right.
Word, like.
Nah, it was real hard back then because it's like back then, like you really would see somebody like pick up a camera and be like, yo, I want to do something with this camera. So it was like real hard, especially like the cameras that were out back then, it wasn't as good as a quality as the cameras that are out now. Like now you get the camera, they're like, oh, this shit is digital. It's going straight to movie.
Yeah, word. I was gonna say that because like the cameras from back then, it probably was more or less like you had to manually do all
Make that shit look all
shit.
clear.
Having that shit already done.
So
like,
where now it's just that's the basic
like
setting.
the red button at Target. You just press the shit.
Right there.
That's crazy.
Video done. Like damn.
But still on the camera, you still gotta hit it a certain way. Like if it hits like certain lighting and all that shit.
Well, yeah, it's a lot to that shit. Like a lot of technical settings.
Right.
You know, like basically, like people don't understand. It's not just mostly the camera that really does the real good quality. You need a real good lens to make that quality really come out.
And that's about some racks.
Racks for the lens. The lens alone gives you
lens.
that. Yeah.
Should be looking like sniper joints.
Like back in the days, the cameras came with a fixed lens on it, so you really couldn't detach the lens to determine the quality. So it was like that's the camera you got. That's what it is.
Yeah. Damn. Y'all, you got that straight stunt you and K Slay out right now.
Man, yeah.
Straight Stunt Chronicles.
Man.
How the hell is that life right there?
Yo, that life, man. We gotta just say all I say
cake
is, man.
on the set. Might have to pull up one day. Might have to pull up. Just letting you know.
Yo, the Straight Stuntin' Chronicles, man. I got a big ups to K Slay, you know what I mean, for that. Like, you know what I mean? When we sat down and talked about it was really supposed to be doing something else besides Straight Stuntin' Chronicles. I was really trying to get him to do like some after dark thing. You know, he got all the females like from Straight Stuntin' magazine. I was like, oh, this shit
Ready to be an
crazy.
intern for K Slay.
Yo,
Just to be around all that shit.
you
want to wax down or something?
Word.
It was cool though. So then when he actually came to me, he was like, yo, I got an idea. I want to do something. I was like, what you want to do? He said, I'm going to talk to you after the show. I'm like, all right. So when he came to me, he was like, yo, I'm going to do this movie, man. I'm trying to start this series. I'm like, what type of series you trying to start? He was like, nah, I got a bunch of different stories. So I was like, so okay, you sure it's a series? Like, yeah, but I'm calling it a series. This is going to be my series. Like, he's like, all right. So he was like, yo, this story's going to be crazy. Trying to start something new. And I'm going to start like branded off my Straight Stuntin' magazine.
Nice, man. And that first episode, I thought it was out of K Slay's actual life, because he was like really getting into detail. Like, he wants you to get money. All right. She was like, he hit me and shit like that. I'm like, then he got sun set up and all that. He was like, you K Peoples? He was like, Al, hit him.
But big ups to Uncle Murder for like even like appearing in that. Like, you know what I mean? I want to shout out Uncle Murder for that because he played a real big part in that. Yeah. For him to really take his time out, you know, he's busy. Got like the Future joint going. He doing a lot. He got his new joints out. He promoting. So for him to actually take his time out to do that scene, it was like real big for us.
Yeah, you know? Looked like a one taker too. Like it ain't take.
No lie. Well, it was like. No, we had to shoot it a couple of times to get different angles, but your Uncle Murder was a natural.
I mean, how much?
I mean, that's Uncle Murder. You know what I'm saying?
Be like, yo, cut him
him playing himself.
Oh, they go K Slay man to your come in. Yeah. He's like, yo, you know it's on, right? He's like, what you mean? You know I'm out with K though.
Yo, L, hit that nigga.
Yo, word.
Yeah,
they caught son too. Hocus was in there too.
Oh, Hocus! Shout out to Hocus was in there.
You know what I'm saying?
We had Troy Ave. Troy Ave did a scene. He did his
thing. In the studio and all that.
French actually did a appearance. Manolo Rose did an appearance.
Yeah, Manolo Rose on the roof scene.
On the roof scene.
French Montana was getting zeked in one scene.
Yeah.
At the barbershop. I'm fuck with that.
Nigga stupid.
But like the ladies was in there. Like I love the fact that what K Slay mostly like wants to really focus on, because like K Slay put his name as written and producer, but he actually is like the real behind co-director because he has like his real direction that he really wants. Like he'd be like, yo, I want to make sure that we get the girls. Just make sure we promote the girls a lot. I want full body. I want the ass to be shown.
Nice. And I mean, it's a good strategy because at the end of the day, most of the guest appearances, the cameos that you have, those guys already have a name for themselves. Right. And even though the video vixens, they have a name, but it's like a different audience. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at Straight Stunt Chronicles, you're not necessarily looking at it to see ass and titties.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, oh, who that? Who's Shorty? I ain't know she could act. Like,
exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
you could do other things besides get on the pole and shit. I never knew that.
Like another girl that actually did real good in there was Sammy J. Like she trying to show her like different avenue of her singing. Like I don't know if you saw her in the booth. She did a joint where she was on there with Vado and Vado when they was in the studio scene.
I kind of forgot that scene. Damn, I know, right? Like, damn.
I mean, that's dope, though. I'm trying to shed light on the girls, though. You know what I'm saying?
K-Slay joint that he
Fuck
scooped up, she was nice. I ain't gonna lie. What song they had in that little love scene? I was like, oh, shit. K-Slay had a love scene.
Nah, it was dope, though. But, like, but as far as, like, directing, also, I want to mention this, too. Like, you know, as far as, like, doing movie-wise, it's hard for a lot of people to capture comedy. Like, that's, like, the hardest thing to capture.
You're talking to a comedian.
I know, but that's why I had to bring it up. Because, like, when you told me that, like, you know what I mean, as far as comedian, I was like, yo, when you told me, like, the shit that y'all be doing, it was like, that's hard to capture. So I got to give big ups to you for even, like, you know what I mean, doing that lane. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know how many times the shit be funny in my head and I record it and I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is not worth it. Like, damn.
I mean, that's part of the grind, though, man. That's why you got to save it, though.
Word. Comedy nowadays, too, the crazy shit about comedy nowadays is that it's stupid.
Yeah.
It went from just sense of humor to
just being stupid now.
Whatever's stupid on the internet now gets the most laughs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I go on the internet right now and I jump off the, like, roof with, like, some underwears on and I fucking break my, like, ankle on the way down, they gonna laugh at that. But, like, a practical joke is gonna be like,
It's crazy though that you say that though, because that's how I feel about like I said before with the cameras. It's like I feel anybody could just pick up a camera, but I'm kind of in a way kind of happy that happens because then after a while it starts separating the real people.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask
fake.
you too. Like, does it make it easier for you, or does it make it tougher for you, being that everybody's picking up a camera where you put in the much work? No. And might get overlooked by this new dude that thinks he know what he doing with the camera.
Oh man, I hate that because they be looking at it. I'm like, they like this garbage. But then it's like after a while, the people that do fuck with them, like they'll start looking like, this shit ain't really it, because it's like you'll start, like I said, the good starts wearing out the whack shit. After a while.
All right, okay, I see what you're saying.
Like you start noticing the difference. It be like, damn, this shit really ain't HD. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I ain't gonna try to throw no shade. Like, you know, Money and Violence, that was straight up like, you know what I'm saying? That was amateur night. But what I respected was the grind. He took motherfuckers from the hood that could have easily been like, yo, nah, get the fuck out of here. I ain't doing what this nigga bugging, man.
Nah, but no, it is a Money and Violence though. I'm like, all right, for me being a director, for me like looking back at it and trying to like basically criticize it, like. I criticize certain things, but what I liked about him, like Rafe, was that he acknowledged that he was an amateur.
Facts.
Like he like was able to acknowledge that, like, yo, you know, I just picked up a camera and I just like started shooting. So at least he's acknowledging and not out here front like the rest of us. I'm like, yo.
I shoot videos.
I'm
a director.
He's like, I'm glad that he stepped out of a lane from doing like music videos and went to the movie. So now I'm kind of really happy for them because now it helps us as far as like young black people that's trying to do something. So it's like basically he didn't win, or basically like no, Money and Violence just didn't win for just like directors or movies. They won for everybody because now it looks good for us to even feel like we could do something. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And the storyline is what really sold you on the Money and Violence thing. It wasn't really like the image that
it was the story play. That shit was hot.
Had you like,
and for the fact that you said that you started back in 05 and you started from the dirt, like, but you had to get amongst other dudes to learn that shit, and that's probably what he wanted. Like, he wasn't doing that. He just wanted to be amongst people that fuck around. Show me, because you know how this shit is nowadays. Niggas always be quick to put a nigga down.
Yo, I was gonna say that too, because like you ever had any newbies that, you know, they got their little shine, they may have a little 6-month run that they shine, ever look at you like, who's winning walk? Like,
you know what's so crazy? Like it was this one dude. Like I'm gonna shout him out though. It's like Benji Films. Like,
shout out to Benji.
Like, you know what I mean? Because that's like Nino Man's brother, and for him to actually like me and him never really spoke really too much. It was like one day he actually like reposted one of my clips and was like, "Yo, it don't cost you nothing to show no love."
Right.
So for him to actually
homage.
he was just like, "Yo," you know what I'm saying? I heard of him, he heard of me, and it was just like, "Yo, we both out here doing our thing."
Right.
So ever since then, I just started respecting and like a lot of ones that come up, like, you know know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to go, though.
That's how it's supposed to always go, man.
Real
Pay
niggas,
homage,
real niggas
man.
supposed to link up, man.
Pay homage, man. Especially in y'all all in the same vicinity. It's like come together and just do a movie out this motherfucker.
Nah, yo, I mean that's it. Know what it is too? Like me, when I also first started, I had to start under niggas.
Right.
Like I had to start like under Smack.
Yeah.
So I was shooting for Smack for years. I was shooting like a lot of the battles. I was shooting
Oh,
a
word
lot
up?
of I was shooting for years.
that's
I was
what's
shooting
up.
I was shooting a lot of the freestyle. You know the joints that was on the freestyles and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You use that guy holding the camera when niggas was pointing guns at him and shit?
Like,
ducking that shit.
Make sure it's no fucking bullets.
Make sure that shit ain't fucking loaded.
It was crazy back then because it was hard to even get recognition back then because you know back then Smack was the household name, so everybody thought yo Smack is coming.
Yeah.
I'm like, they was like, I came with the camera. They was like, where's Smack? I was like,
Yeah, word.
I was
y'all didn't make the full deposit, so
yeah.
can't make this appearance today.
I'm here today.
I'm here today.
Cause that shit, man. Smack started a trend though, like, cause that brought the hood favorites to the light. Like, I mean, that's where Uncle Murder, Mano,
all
those
especially
guys,
all
Mano,
those
especially.
dudes.
they came to the fore. I mean, Shay Davis, even
Shay
Corey
Davis,
Guns.
Corey Guns,
Corey Guns at
word.
a young age when he was over there in
That-
174.
in that car.
Yo,
Yeah, word.
crazy.
Word.
We getting money, bitch. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah. Nah, them niggas, he brought a lot of niggas to the light, man.
Yo, speaking of that, you know, JK, DJ Fire, your man, he started that whole. No, we don't condone violence, but he started the whole guns in
gun
front of the
shit,
camera
right?
shit out there in the Bronx Co-op City.
Oh,
He was the first guy to do that on Smack DVD.
Oh, that's crazy.
And ever since then, it was like a trend after
everybody started
that.
going crazy.
Yeah, after that, it was just like, yo, bring all the guns out. Like, Smack
Seen
come in.
Sandman and them niggas?
Yo, bring that grandmother gun that you know your mom's always keeping her like ankle boot. Bring that shit out, son. Like, you know what I mean? It was like crazy. But yeah, man. So you got other ventures and things that, like you said, like management. You actually say you manage BBOD.
Yeah, I hope, like, you know what I mean? I'm like silent manager of helping them know like the artists I really help and like co-manage with, you know what I mean, with a certain person. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I want to shout out Euro, like he's like the head manager of them right now.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like, I'm so busy, like I really can't really do this so much. Like my hands is all over the place. Like I got like a lot of featured films I'm working on this year.
Okay.
We got like this thing, like comedian thing I was also trying to like speak upon. It was like hood pranks we doing. You know what I'm saying? We pranked like Brian Pumper.
Oh yeah, he's behind all that, y'all. Stevie Joe in the fucking bodega store.
Yo, I told you, look, I was one of the guys holding the camera.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy, yo. And back then, pranks was real.
Yeah.
Like, real. Like he was scared out of his mind.
Nah, Brian Bumble was my son ran out with the pants
Yo,
down. Like,
on a low though, I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. Like I was paying attention to when we was pranking him and shit. He was in the car. He was like, "Yeah, cause you know what I'm saying, it was me and Rob." I'm like, "This nigga snitching?"
Yeah. Robbie, DJ Robbie.
You know what I'm saying?
Rat it real quick.
I'm like, yo, this nigga's telling.
But you know, Brian Bump ain't the.
Ain't really
Yo, but it was surprising though. Like, you know, it's so crazy because it's like how people really just like give you all the answers you want when cops come around.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What?
Hell yeah.
Nigga be tough all day. We always, I mean, that's the hood
That's how it
thing
go.
right now.
That's the
It's
new way.
corny. Like, nigga be tough guy all day. Get that nigga in that interrogation room. And it's like, his name is
With the AC
Rashad
on.
Davison. You like, you know my last name too, nigga?
Word.
How the fuck where you get my last name from? Like, you know nigga's last name on First 48. I'm like, they must have
Yo,
went to
that
school
shit is
together.
crazy over there. Word.
How the fuck you know that nigga last name? I don't know none of my niggas' last name.
Nah, you right.
Like, you nigga be like, what's that nigga last name?
Get in that room, you will.
I don't know. Well, I think if you make it up his name, I think his name is Peterson.
You'll make up some
It
good
might
shit.
be
Nah,
Peterson. Yeah. Look up Peterson. That came up. Oh, all right, damn. Like,
Nah, real shit.
word.
Nah, but we got a lot of shit we working on this year. I'm trying to actually build like the United Millions shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to,
and all that, right?
yeah, the website. We trying to build that website up crazy. We actually focusing on a little other things too with that, like sports and all that. We trying to help like the high school kids. You know what I mean? Like try to film them too. We trying to do like a little day in the life, like the high school kids that's on the come up. You know?
Oh, that'd be dope.
That's
dope.
That's a good thing right there because you could get
That's
like
definitely a different line.
Nah,
you
yeah, we
get-
trying to
you
do
get
it all.
footage
man.
like the new LeBrons and the new, you know, Cam Newton. You know the guys coming
Nah,
up.
because like
you
you
know
ever
what I'm
notice like a lot of the kids from the hood don't really have a lot of promotion. Like, you know what I mean? Scouts don't really get to see them. So we trying to build something that the scouts could be like, oh shit, let me check this website out because this kid has a real life.
That's even missing. Like that really is missing because even like remember the street ballers really had names back
Yo,
in the day?
remember that shit?
That shit is not like before.
It's
like
not,
you might be
gotta
nice
find 'em.
uptown, but nobody know
Nobody
who you
know
are.
who
Nobody
you are.
knows.
Like word, like before,
You had to go through training school uptown.
nigga, you know who Alamo and all
That's what I'm saying. Because everybody went through
Skip
one
to my
household
Lou,
name.
skip to
Rucker.
my
Lou.
Everybody went through Rucker. You had to go through Rucker if you was nice.
I mean, like you even know who Booger was, and he was from Brooklyn, like
Nah,
shit
right.
like that.
Nah, you right.
The other
That was
dude,
real.
what's the other dude from Cali? He with Professor and all them. He played for the other league. It's like an urban basketball league, but you know
Cali.
that's here nor there. But yeah, man,
Nah,
that's a
but
good look. So you got the hood print,
Hood pranks.
hood prints. You got the United.
You got the United Millions going. We got like the basketball for the kids.
Mhm.
We got a movie we actually working on right now. I'm in a post production process. It's called #Victoria.
Okay.
You can check the trailer out on YouTube. You go to my United Millions on YouTube. You check that out.
Okay.
Got the #Victoria there. We got some new videos we just did. I just did a video with McGruff too from Harlem. Shout out to
Yeah,
McGruff.
yo, that
McGruff,
with Big
man.
Sus.
Wow.
Yo,
That's a fire track. Shout out
Wow.
to Big Sus, man.
yeah,
Rough,
he's
man.
That
dope.
shit tough.
That's hot.
I ain't
Well,
gonna
that
lie,
boy
shit
always
tough.
had balls, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Like,
word,
I ain't
sus?
gonna hold you. Nah,
Nah, but
McGruff.
McGruff.
Oh, yeah. McGruff is an OG. Like,
Word.
And
he
McGruff,
always
yo.
had, like,
Crazy.
from Heavy D, it's been, what he
And
said?
Monifa, right?
Played this is the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
Yo, but McGruff
Cream
is
and Linen.
underrated. He's like a Coogee rap underrated. Like,
Right.
Word on a low though,
Yeah,
right?
You don't get his
On a
just
low.
due though, like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But the boy crazy with the balls, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
On a
For
low,
years.
right? Man,
Wow.
I remember watching that nigga perform in Apollo and all
My
that
son
shit.
probably humbly got a deal back in the day. Like, yeah, so they just like, yo, Irv, I know you ain't really a hood, just take it, man. Like,
Yeah.
Now he said it in the rhyme. He was like, "Yo, Big L, Heavy D on tour." So he was like really doing shit with the niggas back in
yeah,
the
nah,
day.
he was with Have
involved.
Heavy.
He was
He was with
involved.
Have Heavy.
Wasn't he
Yeah.
signed? He wasn't he
He
signed
was
to,
signed with Heavy. He was
Yes,
signed with
he
Heavy.
was
He
then,
actually he had a video.
He had a
He
little
had the
joint.
shit with
He had
him
the
and all.
album and all. I had the album. I remember
The
that shit.
album.
Yeah, you
He
right.
did have an album.
He
He
did.
did have an album. He did
That
have
shit
an
was
album.
fire.
He did have an album.
On the
Yeah, I got
Universal.
his album. His
Yeah,
album.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was down with Universal. I remember that shit.
Yep.
Hell
He had
yeah.
some shit that DJ Clue was playing. That shit was like always hitting like crazy.
Nah, McGruff got that fire.
Always hitting,
We
always
did the also me and my team. We did the Straight Out of Brooklyn joint. With, Pat Poos.
hitting.
Mano.
Oh, what up?
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay,
shot that
okay.
joint. That joint did real good on.
Yeah,
that
that
shit,
shit did.
that shit did real good. Like
Yeah.
Uncle shout Uncle Murder again. Uncle Murder, Mano appeared in that. Pat Poos.
Yeah.
We had Fame from MOP on there.
Yeah, Papoose on the dirt bike and shit.
Yeah, that shit was
You know what I'm
fire.
saying?
I fuck with
Word.
Papoose. I think Papoose one of the really underrated rappers out there. Like he's
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
He had a nice little run with K Slate
And
too.
the shit is crazy because like the game now is like once you get to a certain age, like and you already got a name, they don't want to hear nothing else from you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you still gonna have the OGs fuck with you, but as far as
It's like
you,
it's like he's an old head now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
he-
that's
like,
crazy,
youth ain't
right?
gonna
Like,
fuck with you.
I'm
Like
saying?
the youth ain't gonna fuck with you. Like they like, nah, I'm good, Pat.
like a lot of the new cats is like it's a couple new cats I fuck with though. Like that's really good though. I like a lot of the new ones though. You know what I'm saying? I be
Yeah,
checking
yeah.
out their little videos and shit. Shit be
Yeah.
dope.
It be hard to follow sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be like, who that?
Nah.
But yo, you was on VH1, loving hip hop.
Ah man.
What was that first night in the club after that show appearance? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did they announce you when you came? Like, yo, give it up for Money Mark. He just had that little scene and shit.
Nah, yo, it was crazy though. Like,
It seemed like when people go on loving hip hop, they
Take
like,
off.
you take off after that.
Take off.
Like,
You might
to
get
be
a
honest,
deal.
to be honest, like being on Love and Hip Hop actually put me in a lot of different places that actually helped. Like I ain't gonna front. Like people might think of Love and Hip Hop as like, oh, this shit is like whatever
Right.
TV
Nah,
reality shit,
nah,
but it
nah,
actually
It's a
helps
lot
you
of-
because
it opens a lot of
It opened
fucking
a lot
doors.
of-
I ain't
a lot
gonna
of
lie.
different doors.
everybody on
They playing BBOD shit every Monday. That's a
Delicious.
fact though. Like if you ain't know who they
I don't
was,
know
you gonna
about
know
that.
you don't know who
now,
they
like.
are now,
That's a
man.
fact though. Like I'm
Yo.
gonna keep it 100, and I always knew about them, but
Yo,
it's
but
like,
everybody that's
they
on
on the
Love and
tube now, so
Yo, everybody that's on Love and Hip Hop got millions of followers. Everybody.
automatic.
Everybody.
As soon as you on there,
The janitor. Got fucking about 100,000. Like, the fuck? No, how does that shit work? Like,
Nah, Love and Hip Hop is super dope, man. It's just
Yeah.
that my thing is when you on it, you gotta know how to keep try to stay yourself, and then try to use it for your you know what I mean, to
Your
your
platform.
advantage. Yeah,
Yeah.
try to help as your platform. That's why I went on there as a director. I was like, they wanted, I was like, nah, I want to go on here as a director.
Yeah,
so I went
word.
on there with Peter talking about videos. You know, Amina doing videos. You know what I mean?
You should have started a fight. Fuck it.
Yo,
Who the fuck is that out? Yo, I don't care who out there ready to fight him. Also. They'd be like, we need that guy on the show.
Yeah, we him on the show. He's a director, but fuck it.
He got pizzazz. Like,
nah,
that
that's
shit
crazy.
Nah, that shit be crazy though.
so when BBOD first came to you and was like, you know, they came to y'all and was like, yo, we gonna be on the show. Like, what was the reaction like?
Well, the reaction for BBOD was like crazy. It was like at first it was like real, you know what I mean, real crazy because you know BBOD is actually artists.
This is what I was gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you felt like it might take away from
we
the
had
music.
a long sit down about it. We was like, we went back and forth, we talked, you know what I mean? We was like, well, at this time right now, you know, a lot of people are looking into Instagram. Everything's about who you are now, reality. Everybody want to know who you are, try to dig into your life a little more. So it was like being on TV is that type of platform. So even though certain things people like may talk about them in memes or whatever, but it's like they were the most talked about. So it's like if you didn't know them, you know them now.
Right, whoa.
Definitely know them now. You know who Mo is.
Know who Mo
She
is.
been calling all types of shit. Like, Mo, call us the fuck up.
I call them the gangsters, man.
Watch
They
this
whole
summer.
scene just be gangster like.
Watch how this summer shit's gonna have a Mo hairdo. Watch.
Yo,
It's gonna be crazy. The purple with the fucking side shaved off.
Nah,
It's gonna be crazy.
But that, you know what's crazy about that? That's really a Harlem girl though. That's how they out here running them streets.
Yeah, word.
Bitches be on they tough shit like
Yo.
all day.
I was loving that little in the park scene when they was you know,
Running around.
yeah, little, you know, that's my inner thoughts. Though.
With the type, I already know where you was going, my
I'm thinking
nigga.
about the
like,
shorts and shit.
I seen the scene. I already
hold
know
on.
you was going. Like,
BBOD and shit. I didn't even know they had beef with like Young B and all that. Well, not them, but you know, Mo.
Shorty, yeah.
I mean, that was like
old.
that was old history.
Yeah,
that
that
you know what I
was
mean. That Love and Hip Hop. You know, Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
kinda
Love and
like,
Hip. Yeah.
Mona probably was like,
Oh,
bring that
man.
shit up.
Hell yeah,
Y'all
they put
better
you out.
bring that up.
They
like,
put your ass in the same
word,
room
like-
with the bitches, like.
Yo,
And they
Love
start
and Hip
throwing
Hop,
shots
the
at each
producer
other.
at the band and like, bring up the subject. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Nigga
Like,
stupid,
we need
yo.
that seed. Like.
Yo, man, yo, they know how to make shit happen.
They really
Oh,
do,
yeah.
yo.
So you on this one too?
Yeah, I got a couple appearances on this one
Okay,
too. You know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
Quietly, you know what I mean?
A
Quietly.
little walkthrough.
Nah, well, it's a good one.
You're in the
It's a real
crazy
good one.
scenes.
yeah.
Because it's looking like it's about to get crazy.
Oh,
It's looking like it's
man.
about to get
I
crazy.
think they're gonna give us the best one at the end.
We need somebody with a cookie on the reunion this time. Like,
Oh,
I need like a
man.
fresh
Yeah.
cookie on the reunion. Like, yeah, fuck that.
Fuck around.
Mo
Cardi,
might hand that out.
or Cardi B, right?
Cardi B,
Cardi,
one of them.
Mo might hand that
Nah,
out to
Mo,
Shorty,
I-
the
yeah.
slim one,
Whoa,
the slim
right.
one that was trying to come at. I was like, chill, Shorty, you might have to gain a few pounds.
Yeah, she gonna put her
You might
out.
have to gain a few pounds.
Oh, the little white joint, right?
Yeah.
she gonna put her out.
Yeah, nah, Mo,
she might put her
I'm running with BBOD, man. All the way,
BOD all the
man.
way, man. For real, for real.
Harlem, man.
Yeah, it's Harlem. That's why I'm like, Team
Word, right?
BOD. Fuck it, right?
So when he, everybody be having their goals, but any things you trying to conquer this year?
Oh yeah, definitely. I really want to actually like focus on getting like at least four movies or at least 3 movies in my series out this year.
Nice.
I really want to make sure like I really get that on the platform. Like, you know what I mean? I'm hoping and God willing, you know what I mean, shit goes so well that we get this actually movie in theaters. Like they already kind of like signed the contract for it. So I'm just hoping that it actually, you know how quiet as kept shit is, like people like this finagle money and shit. So I'm just
For
hoping
real.
that shit really fall through. Like,
And being a director and being behind the scenes and rubbing shoulders with some of the people that's already in the game, do you guys deal with like the film festival when y'all do these movies
Yes,
sometimes?
yes.
or-
Like we try to deal with like Tribeca, Sundance, of course. You know, we try to like hit those avenues. But like sometimes, like I'm not gonna even lie, when you like have like that right hand connect, like you could kind of skip a lot of avenues and try to go straight to the Netflix or certain things like that.
Yeah, word. Because I was gonna say that like you could just pitch your shit straight to Netflix and. You might have Snow on the Bluff Part 2 in this motherfucker. Like,
Nah, 'cause they got a lot of little series on Netflix
know.
right now that
Yeah.
might get overlooked, but like during the long run, that shit might pop.
shit,
Never
Narcos. That's a crazy ass.
know. Narcos, that other shit. They got some shit called Top Boy.
Oh, word?
That shit fire too.
It's like a street type of shit.
London niggas, man.
Oh,
That
Oh
shit
yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
bitch.
yeah. I
Oh,
seen that. I
that's
seen that.
what's
They
It's
be
crazy.
on it, bitch. Some hood shit. That shit is fire.
That's
But they
what's
got
up.
they got nice little story play. I mean, it's almost like some fake ass wire shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
With a black
Close.
nigga sounding like they from England and shit.
They is some niggas. They got that
Yo,
crazy
Mike.
whisper.
What, nigga?
Hilarious. Now that's how that shit.
That shit gotta probably be.
They got a
crazy
whole
with-
different slang out there. That's why it's
Word,
funny
that's what I'm
watching this
saying.
shit. Like,
Could you imagine that being a New Yorker and shit? We so naive and shit. We be so naive and shit like that sometimes.
Right?
You know, going to London and they be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, mate,
yo, my nigga,
Give it
that
up.
shit is
You like-
crazy.
hey, yo, get the fuck out of here!"
Yo,
Like,
the stick up
fucking
scenes, they
around
talking
getting
some
clapped.
crazy shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. You're not even scared about just how your son talking. Like,
that shit is dope
What?
though. That shit fire though.
that's ill. That's
It's just
ill.
fire how you can just mold something and just bring it to life by, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, the
Vision,
internet is
man.
powerful right now.
Oh, yeah, yo.
Like just like I said before, like see how Money and Violence was able to just grow
Yeah.
from YouTube. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's you could just start from anywhere. Like so it's
Yeah.
like not to like say to shit on like Sundance or certain things like that, but it's like yo, you gotta just go for
It's
your
kinda
Yeah,
old school,
yeah.
Sundance need to learn how to adapt to what's
What's
going
going
now.
on? Because
All
I think
those-
I think you know what it is. I think they put too much like obstacles on as
like
far
standards.
as
Like
Yeah,
make
you
the
know
standards
you know what I'm
like
saying?
crazy.
Like
So
you gotta
it's-
have this, you gotta have that. Like you
Yeah.
gotta be.
And they still living in that age where you literally had to go to those people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's a totally different game.
But then
now,
when some
like,
shit happens and they miss it, they
Yeah.
like, damn.
it were like
We
I mean,
coulda had
look
parts
at,
in that.
look at the rap game. You got guys like Kevin Gates and Yo Gotti who is never gonna need a deal.
No.
They
Right,
have
right,
such
right.
a s-
Word.
solid fan
Following,
base that I
yeah.
mean,
They could go
they're
anywhere.
never gonna have to get a deal. Like never. Like and they
Word.
still gonna do just as good as everybody else.
No,
Which
you're
is
right.
crazy. You know
Word
what I'm
up.
saying? But yo, Money Mark, man, we appreciate you. Give us your craziest story before you go. Like, what was the crazy, like, from
Just
being
one,
on the
'cause
road,
I know it's many.
a video?
Oh, it's many.
So just
crazy
one
stories.
that stood out more.
What was a video shoot or on the road situation that you was like, yo, did that just happen? Like,
Who got a
Oh.
clean cookie?
I'm gonna tell you what. No, the craziest story have to be when I was with Smacking him. This was
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Like, we was out, nah, this was fucking hella crazy, yo. It was
Yeah.
like we did a. I mean, there's no what's so crazy because this shit was never even out. Nobody even know about this shit.
oh wow, this is
So this is like
This ain't
crazy.
even-
This ain't
It's a
even out.
BBA
Like,
exclusive.
like basically, you had to be there to know about this.
oh wow, okay, BBA exclusive. There
So
you go.
Nah, it's exclusive. Like you had to really be there. So it was like when I don't know if you know Young Ill and Calico.
Damn.
You know Young Ill and Calico.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
this was their first battle in St. Louis, right?
Okay.
So it was so crazy there. Fucking Chingy was there. Fucking everybody was there that day. You know what I'm saying? They was battling. It was like it was like actual URL second battle. It was like their actually second time holding up like battle for URL, and we did it
Right.
out in St. Louis.
Okay.
So anyway, right, we out there, we chilling, like you know what I'm saying. You know, St. Louis. I'm like, I'm in St. Louis. Shit be crazy. So we all got the camera set up. You know what I mean? We all got the camera set up and everything. So it was like crazy because it's like people like, you know what I mean, they different. You know what I mean? I'm from New York. I'm like, yo, you can't really bump by me like that. Like, you ain't gonna- So it was like girls, like everybody like kind of a little tough and shit. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, they be having gold teeth and shit out there.
Yo, it was
Like,
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
the
It was-
girls.
So anyway, like it was this guy, he was like kept trying to walk by, like, yo, I know Smack. I'm like, yo, fams, like, it don't matter if you know Smack. This is where the cameras are. Like, you gotta like move back. We trying to set up and shit. He was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Smack, tell him Smack. So whatever. Long story short, yo, no, everybody, yo, Smack, I know Smack. So long story short, it was like another guy standing there in the way too. He happened to be from St. Louis. So you know what I mean? He was like, so he kind of like bumped him. You know what I'm saying? The guy was just like, all right, chill, let it go. But the girl was like, nah, fuck that. You gonna let this nigga bump you?
Oh wow.
So you know, homie had to say something. He's like, yo, fams, yo, what the fuck? He was like, yo, what you mean? He was like, yo, matter of fact, yo, all you saw was just mad bitches hop over the other side of the table. Like, no niggas. It was no niggas. Bitches.
Girls.
Girls hopped over the table. Cheers and all that. Clunk started rushing niggas. It was girls rushing the niggas.
Oh man.
But check the funniest shit out though. Check this funny shit out. It was crazy. Cause like the nigga Chingy was in the back of the stage, yo. Yeah, check how a nigga try to get a sneak on a Chingy. Like nigga try to snuff Chingy on the low. Like,
Oh, yo.
I feel bad
like
for him.
that,
Like
yo.
niggas had to get Chingy up out of
It
there.
connected? He connected?
Nah, he almost caught him though. I was like, damn, I wanted to catch that shit on
Oh,
camera.
word. Oh, man.
But the crazy
man.
shit was too, like the niggas that had the cameras,
Yeah.
them niggas took off and left the cameras. I was like, yo.
Wow.
So you had to hold everything
So
down.
I had to hold everything down. So the first thing I did, like, you know, me being a New York nigga, I was like, well,
Yeah.
let me grab my shit.
Right. Let me get my
Let me
shit.
get my shit. And I put my back against the wall. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga ain't gonna run up on me. Like he gotta run in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, niggas was like, it's like, you know what I hate when like big fights start? I be feeling like a lot of niggas be having animosity and waiting to get their shit off on another nigga.
So
like,
when they see you,
this is a shot. It's a big fight. I'm a snuff. I've been waiting for
shot
this
right
shit.
here.
So I shot. Yo, the shit was funny because Chingy didn't even know it was coming.
Wow.
He was sitting there smiling. Or he see a nigga swing at him like, ugh.
Wow. I wonder if they pounced on that nigga after that, like his
he
entourage
boogie.
and all that.
Nah, he probably got it.
He took flight.
Damn.
Yo, the Lou don't be playing games. Them niggas out there is kind of crazy too.
The Lou was crazy, yo.
Damn, no girls though.
Yo, but I don't know if y'all noticed, and if y'all keep like basically like if y'all watch that battle, y'all notice after like Young Ill and Calico battle, y'all didn't see no more battles in that place. It was like in that place. We actually moved the battles like Big T. And what's his name? Hitman Holla actually battled somewhere else.
That's crazy.
See, did you notice that? They actually battled somewhere else. That was all the same battle and the reason that happened because it was that brawl
situation
over some girls. A girl was like, "Yo, you ain't gonna do nothing to this nigga," and her friends just came from out of nowhere. Girls, I'm thinking niggas gonna pop off. The bitches popped off.
That's crazy. It goes down in the URL.
Oh, so you down for a lot of smack shit?
Yeah, man.
Did that BMF shit too?
Nope.
look.
Certain shit.
That's undisclosed information right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is BMF?
Shit got real after that shit.
Word. I said, what is BMF? Like, I don't even.
Nah, the shit that was really real. Know who was really like a real bully in that shit? Who was really doing crazy shit?
Who that?
Gucci Mane.
Oh yeah.
Like he's really who he is.
Yeah.
Like he's a real knucklehead. Like a real knucklehead.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. He run that shit out there.
Well, I see.
That's why they fuck with Gucci.
Yeah.
Them and Boosie. Them niggas is like
niggas like gods out there.
Top tiers.
They like gods.
Yeah, they definitely. And Yo Gotti too. Gotta give it to Yo Gotti because he's like a god out there too for some reason.
Memphis.
Nah, Gotti, Gotti's
a fucking god out there.
Yo Gotti, yeah, him.
You'll get clapped at it. Be in the mall and be like, man, that nigga Yo Gotti.
Oh, you ain't making.
You might get clapped in the parking lot. The fuck was you thinking?
Nah, that's how I felt about Gucci, my nigga. He run with like 1,000 niggas for no reason.
And he put them niggas on.
Yeah.
Put them on.
Shooters,
robbers, bitches,
home invaders.
Yeah.
He getting all them niggas a record deal.
All of the above.
I gave that nigga a job.
All of them, but he giving all them niggas a deal, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit crazy.
Fuck it. Nigga probably giving weed contract. Like, nigga, just don't worry about it. You gonna smoke good the whole year, bro.
Yeah.
The whole year. And you gonna eat good, too. Like, nigga be like, yeah, that's good enough, Gooch. Fuck it.
Well, fuck it.
I go on tour, smoke good. Should be like that. But, yo, we got to wrap up the show. Money Mark.
Let them know they can find you and all that.
You can find me, at MoneyMark07. You already find me there. You could just hit me up on the Instagram, DM me or whatever. Like, videos, man, we out there, man. Movies, short films, hit me up for all that, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yo, also go to UnitedMillions.com and show some love, man. Yo, check out the website, man. Shout out to the team, all my peoples, Top 5 Design, Young X, Paperboy G, he out there.
Got the Hood Prince coming up.
Hood Pranks, everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Pranks on the rise.
Check that out. It's gonna be in theaters this year, man.
How many episodes for the Chronicles?
Well, right now we wrapping up the second one right now. The second one. I'm telling y'all gonna love the second.
Oh, that ain't come out yet.
Nah,
that ain't dropped yet. Yeah, because I did see when Shorty shot dude in the preview. I did see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought.
Yeah, we got a rape scene in there. It's like I don't want to go too detailed.
Oh, yeah,
it's gonna be
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, word. Nah, but that's
see
official though. That's official,
Down
brother.
official. Look out for that, y'all.
Keep doing what you do, man. Money Mark, man. BBA Radio.
through.
You already know what this shit
Gotta
is,
come
man.
back too, man.
Nah, thanks a lot for having me.
Yeah, we
come
definitely.
back.
You always welcome back, brother. You always welcome back. It's the top of the year, so you
of course, man. I gotta come.
Got a lot to do, a lot to accomplish. Be back.
It's our first interview of the year, man.
Word, for real. Yeah, first interview.
Yo, man, I'm glad to be
For
here.
real. This is how you start off on a good foot.
Good,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Start off on a good foot, straight from the hangover. And we here.
Word. I don't know how I made it, but I'm here.
Word, for real. Because I woke up this morning like, it's going to be a long day today. It's going to be one of them days.
Word.
You wish you had an extra day to just recoup and shit. We made it, man. It's BBA Radio signing off. You already know what it is. Money Mark, shout out to you, brother.
You're right.
Word up.
You already know. Chip.
Yeah.